next time that anyone on YouTube is unfortunate enough to see my face, I will be getting ready to run a 2:46 marathon at Eugene.
We are 2 weeks out from Eugene, and I figured it would be important to start to kind of like figure out the race day ritual, get after some of more like the vibe parts of the race. So they have a 5K and a 10K for a series called the Patrick Riddell race. I chose to run the 5, and a lot of advice that I'm getting is like, don't go all out, don't go all out. I don't really know if I can kind of like half cook a race. So a couple of the fast guys that we train with on the track side are here. They're running the 5K, which I thought they were running the 10K. So there is way more pressure now. I'm going to try to hang with them for as long as I can. And then if for whatever reason I'm starting to feel like I'm taking too much from the bank, because I am technically in taper, I'm just going to chill out. But overall, it's going to be a fun day. After, I'm going to hit Run Club, meet up with Shar and our friends. But for now, spent the last 2 hours locking in, watching Kobe motivational videos, and I'm about to get this 5K. See? You see that like harem of like fit guys over there? They're about to demolish me. That's the thing about Winnipeg. Everyone knows everyone. And I know what a sub 15 looks like.
Go! Have a good race, everyone!
I thought definitely sub 17. Basically just cleared 18 on the 5K, something like 17:50 something, I don't know. Average pace was 3:30. Wanted an average pace of 3:20, and you probably saw it. I was getting pretty anxious about some of the coaches being here. They were very fast. I tried to hang with them for the first K, which is literally the opposite of what I came here to do. And I am really glad I got that out of my system before Eugene. My eyes are usually bigger than my stomach, so this is a good reminder that we have some confidence indicators for Eugene. But that does not mean it's guaranteed. It's gonna be a fight, it's gonna be mental, and a 5K is such a good reminder of how mental racing is. It is hard, and it is hard from start to finish. It's been a hell of a journey. This is the last episode. We're going to try to make this a special one because in 3 days, 2.5 days, I am running the Eugene Marathon. I leave tomorrow morning for our flight. Me and 6 of my friends are hopping on a plane. We're going to Portland, and then we're driving down to Eugene, where we're going to do a shakeout run and then run the marathon Sunday morning. And then I am going to take a, I hope, well-deserved vacation with my friends where we just chill out in Portland and hang out. We're at my papa's apartment, and I am going through the taper crazies right now. This is so intense, going from having running being everything you do or a huge part of everything you do to basically having to sit while the weather gets really nice and not run. So I'm going psycho, and I can't think of a better way to get my head right than to do another thing I've wanted to do for a long time, which is actually just interview my papa. I know people that are following the channel probably have a good understanding of what he means to me, but I think for myself, for my family, and I think for anyone that can get any value out of it, he's a big inspiration to me, and I just want to share a little bit of who he is.
Like what made you want to run your first marathon?
Just to see if I could finish it. I really don't know what. I mean, there are a lot of people run marathons just to run one marathon, and they might run 4.5, 5 hours even. And I'll tell you something funny about that for those people. Bill Rogers was a marvelous runner and won Boston and everything like that. And he met a fella one day who had run that, and he said, "What was your time?" And the guy sort of said shamefacedly, 4.5 hours. And Bill Rogers said, "What? You stood on your feet for 4.5 hours? I couldn't do that, you know."
Yeah.
So anyone who completes a marathon at any time is marvelous.
That's great.
It takes a lot of guts. My boss, Alan Deck, was a marathoner. He was running, so he sort of encouraged me to go into that. And so I trained hard for that, but I hit the wall at about mile 21. Had to sit down. I couldn't stand it.
Which any marathoner will know is like that's the pain cave. Yeah.
That was, well, not embarrassing, but I wasn't happy about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, then the next one, the 1981, I finished it. I think I trained hard. I used to get my mileage in. I used to run to work in the morning, and my wife, who also worked at that time, would drive the car with my clothes in it to her work, and I'd meet her there and go to Great West Life and change and work, and then reverse the procedure at night. So that was like 15, 16 miles a day, for say 5 days a week, and then a long run on the weekend, and that's how it all started.
What do you think your mileage was at that point?
Maybe 45 a week.
45 a week.
I ended up working it up to about 65, 70 a week.
Okay.
You know, but that was later on. And I think the first marathon was 3:23. And that ended up in the Winnipeg Stadium.
Yeah.
Which was very exciting because you're at the end of it and you come around, you enter into the stadium and turn right on the track, and the crowd is all sitting there and they're roaring.
Yeah.
And it's just like you're in a bullfight practically. You gotta go. It was really exciting. So that started it. And I ran every marathon from 80 to 89.
What was your build up to that marathon like? Can you remember that?
Around 65.
65 miles a week, or?
Yeah, approximately. We had a cottage at the lake, and there was it's kind of a triangle road and my dog Angel used to run with me all the time. And I used to run 21 miles on either Saturday or Sunday of the weekend as a sort of a build up or end of that week. And when I said I ran to work, I didn't do that 5 days a week. I might have done that maybe 3 days a week. So you're looking at like 45 there and 21 on the weekend, 60.
Right.
I never went over 70 that I can remember. So.
Right. And I guess that was a big part of balancing work, family, being able to do that on your way to work. Yeah.
Yeah. My wife was very supportive.
I was just going to ask you.
Oh, yeah.
I know you say that to her all the time.
Yeah. Well, without her, I don't know if I could. Well, you gotta, whatever.
Yeah. No, she was a huge support to you, and it's really clear from, like, I think every time I see you and we talk about running, you say that to her. You thank her for that. So I'm honestly, that set an example for me and my wife Charlotte, because she decided she wanted to be a runner probably about a year after I did, and I don't think I mean, even to have a partner that says, go do it, instead of a partner that says, why are you doing this all the time?
Yeah.
That makes all the difference.
Sure.
Do you have any advice for someone who might be thinking about starting running? Maybe, thinking back to what you were saying, when you were quitting smoking, you were just getting into it, and then everything that followed. Is there anything that you would tell maybe that person who's just getting into it?
Well, I think to be a runner, you have to want to be a runner. If like I have talked to people and they're not interested. They just, no. And I say, well, then find something else to do if you want to get fit, you know. But if you don't want to get fit, then don't do anything. So, whatever.
Do you think that every runner has to be competitive?
A little bit. Yeah.
Why?
I'm very competitive and I really don't, it's just there. It doesn't matter whether we're playing cards or what.
Yeah.
It's, you know.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, dominoes. I was like 7 years
well.
old and you'd kick my ass.
Yeah. I never let you guys, the grandkids or children, win because they were kids. If you're gonna win because you can win.
What do you think failure means to runners?
How can you fail?
That's why I'm asking. It's an open question.
Excuse me. If you go to run a 5K and you do your best time, you haven't failed. You may not win the race. There's not even just getting out and running or getting out and biking or swimming you're not failing, you're winning. Do it.
I think that's a good one to go out on. Thank you for doing this, Papa. It means a lot.
It's been fun.
We are on the last episode of a series called Becoming a Runner, and it strikes me that doing a pre-marathon shakeout run in Eugene, Oregon, wearing 3-inch inseam shorts might be the best indication that I am now, in fact, a runner. Let's get it. I can already tell Eugene might be the prettiest marathon I might ever run. It's beautiful here. The weather's perfect. Flowers everywhere. Amazing. Vibes are high. Vibes are high. Feeling good.
None of this was really natural to me, putting all of this running content out there. It was kind of selfish though, because I knew the only way I was ever going to get close to this quickly would be making failure public or success public. And as I walk in tomorrow, having shared the tracking link and my bib number with a lot of people that I haven't met and some that I have met, some that I care about deeply, some that I don't want to let down, some that help me train, that I really want to show that I can do this, even to my family, folks like my papa, who I really want to show that I can do this. I thought I'd be more anxious than I am right now, but I feel kind of at peace. And I feel like that's exactly how I should be walking in tomorrow. I was a basket case earlier today, but whatever I've done to get my head in this place, I know the result will come. Tomorrow is going to be a hard day of running. And then I get to hang out with my friends in Oregon and have fun. And I'm grateful for that too. I wish I could just put my mic out here and share what I'm hearing. Like, nature is so beautiful out here. I guess I'm going to try to get some sleep. No excuses. Just going to go out there and run. See what I get. Here we go.
Entirely fucked. It's such a stubborn reminder. One perfect night's not enough. It's just a constant headache. To that line, they try to make you regret it. You tell, no, not this time. It's just a constant headache. A dead pet device. You hang me up, unfinished with the better part of me no longer mine.
1 sec. The most during that race. I fucking love running. Did it look like it, or did I look like I was suffering? It was tight. I didn't run it hard enough, but I got 2 more races this year, Berlin, and another one that I'll announce sometime soon. I'll get it there. I feel great about today. I was worried I'd hate this. I love this right now. I see him. Let's go, baby. Oh, God. So good. I mean, it's so trash. Carlos, you want to say anything to the people?
Oh my God, it's been a pleasure running with this guy. Eugene is an amazing course. Everybody should run this course. God, PR, baby. 9+ PR.
What did you get?
Woo!
So this is the thing. I ran that under 170 heart rate, but it was my knees and my lactate. So the thing is when you start to get to this level, it's science, right? It's like, it's not just heart, like your body will hit walls. And realistically, that race was almost run perfectly. I probably ran the start a little hot, but when you think about like the journey that I've kind of had to this point, to cut 25 minutes off your time is basically a shot in the dark. Like you don't really know what's going on. You can try, but 6 months of training, you're basically so far out in the water, you don't know where the shore is. And we did a bunch of tests. Anything under 20K said I could do this, but it was my lactate tests. And ultimately, I think I was a little stronger than I tested, but not enough stronger. And I was working with margins of like 40 seconds, and I lost it by 19 seconds. My papa beat me by 19 seconds. He still got it. I can't wait to show him that. He still got the record for now. Berlin, I'm coming though. Oh, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna fall. I got to 47.17.
I'm proud of you.
First appearance of my wife Charlotte on camera. What did you get? What did you get?
134.40.
Oh! She beat her target by 3 minutes.
Sorry.
Well, her secret target was 135, but the thing is she was telling everyone was 137. We're opposites. She sets it low and exceeds. I set it very, very high and just miss. The math on that? 19 seconds. 19 seconds.
I was right at the finish line, and I saw you cross, and I looked at the time, and I was like, oh.
It's okay. I feel so good. We're so happy. Because now it's like I get to come back in Berlin, just be like amazing. And I get to have it for all summer. I just finished the Eugene Marathon, and this is a wrap on my first YouTube series ever. I was trying to break 2:46.58, which is my papa's time, and I got 2:47.17. I am not lying when I say I do not have a bad feeling in my head right now. I never really even thought that training for 6 months, as hard as I could, was going to be possible. I didn't think I could drop 25 minutes off my time, but I did it. And I did it in the cold, and I did it in the dark, and I did it with friends, and I did it by myself. And I got a lot more time to honor what my grandfather did. But today, I feel really good about what I did. And to anyone that's thinking about starting running, to anyone that thinks about setting a big goal for themselves, I said this in an Insta post, and I mean it when I say it. Running is a really great way to know yourself, to find out what you're capable of, and I just encourage anyone to go after it. And maybe for the first time, maybe she might be in some of the other footage. I want to thank you on camera, for real, for real. This is my wife, Charlotte.
Hi.
How long have we been together?
I don't know, a decade?
And
plus 2 or 3 years.
who do you think deserves credit for kicking off this whole training block?
Me.
It's true. It's true. She told me when we were out for dinner that I was getting old and it was time to go for it. And we had a great winter. I couldn't have done it without you.
Aw.
I love you.
Love you.
This might be a wrap. This might be exit stage left. This might be a wrap. I don't know what else to talk about. Really grateful to City Park Runners, to New Balance, for believing in me, for supporting me, Popeye Supplements for supporting me, and this is as good of a time as any to say, next up, Berlin Marathon, September 26th. Let's get it. See you in a couple weeks. I'm taking a break.